Hi, my name is Mingma Chiringbhutia. I'm from Kalimpong. Bike building and designing is a hobby of mine, and it just started as a small hobby, but it has become this. I've started building bikes. Um, this is a very old project, but it's gone through different phases, versions, and it's ended up like this. This is a trials bike basically. I was in Bangalore. I did my college in Bangalore, and I was working in Bangalore for about 10 years. And then back in 2010, I left Bangalore, came back to Kalimpong, and restarted my hobby, let's say, and also opened a cafe with a friend of mine called Cafe Refuel. So I started tinkering around. I started learning about electronics, a lot of automation, and finally I started making bikes, cars, a lot of all the other electronic stuffs. When I was making bikes, designing cycles, some of my friends said, why don't you have a brand? So I thought of making a design, a logo, and just Speedshop88 came into my mind because 88 is a good number, I guess, and made a logo. So later on, I just used to look at it as a hobby. Then met this interesting guy, Leon, who's a racer. At the time, he was, I think, racing go-karts. Later on, he started building this interest in riding motorcycles, off-road motorcycles. Then we started going off-roading. So Leon said, why don't we make it into a proper brand, release it in the market, start making things. So then we thought of an idea. Start a company called Speedshop88, under which we have a lot of other different activities, from building bikes, cars, designing, YouTube, merchandise, and so forth. So I had this RX100 lying around, which was given by somebody. It's a RX100, and back in 2015 I started chopping it because there was a lot of time to do things because of this Andolan, lockdown. And I was trying to make a dirt bike, lightweight two-stroke dirt bike. That's when I calculated the bore stroke and stuff like that, and made this expansion chamber, upset expansion chamber. The idea was not to buy anything, but make everything from whatever was lying around. So it was a test for myself to do things on my own. So we've got the expansion chamber and link suspension, homemade, and that rear swing arm is of a Yamaha FZ 150, which has been narrowed down and shortened. The whole bike was still there only. Then back in 2020 I started making it into a trials bike. Trials bike is basically a bike where you learn how to master balancing. It's not a fast bike, not like the actual competition trials bike where you jump from rock to rock or from a tree trunk. Something like that, some obstacles to obstacles. But this is just for riding, balancing between cones and stuff like that. It's not going to be that fast. So I had interest in trials for balancing, for skill development. And while I was doing the primary modifications, I came across Carlo Monti, who is a trials rider. I think he won a couple of trials competition in Japan. Now he works for Hero. So I contacted him through Instagram, and I asked him whether the basic layout is correct or not, and he helped me out with the basic layout. Turns out that it was pretty bang on. But I have not changed a lot of things, like the rim. In future it might go into aluminium, thinner rim, lighter rim on both sides. It's running on 2118 behind, and front shocks are from Charisma, the old Charisma. engine is RX, but it has a block from a RX 135 and a connecting rod from a RX 135. The chassis is from a RX 100, but then I've added these. Yeah, all this is made. So it has a different chassis now. It sits low. It has a monoshock behind with the linkage suspension. The front hub is from a Impulse 150, and the rear hub is built by myself in the lathe. So the whole hub is built like that, and the rear sprocket is from a Impulse again. Tank built by myself, which fits exactly in the frame, and did some paintbrush, wild paintbrush, thunder, pink thunder and all that. This bike has always been a work in progress, and I don't know where it's going to be later on, but then we are going to add some more things like rims and maybe new shocks that are lighter. If you want to know more about this bike and the build, you can always leave a comment and we'll get back to you.